Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we're continuing our Let's Play of the Ezio Trilogy, and we're continuing off straight from last time, in which we're completing the remaining glyphs that we have access to at the moment. We completed all the ones we completed the single one that was in the villa, we completed all the ones in Florence, we completed all the ones in, Tuscany, and now we're here in Forlì to complete the last of them. But before we do the next one, which you can see is right in front of us, we're gonna skip backwards in time as the last episode we ran over time a little bit and I wasn't able to have all the clips in that video. So we're gonna have, I think, a 4-minute clip of one of the glyphs that I completed during that recording for that episode. So yeah, once that is done, we'll be right back to do this glyph that's here. So yeah. Wait, there we go. Alright, here's the next one.
Something was up there. Something abandoned long ago.
Apollo. Oh, we're gonna go into the moon stuff, I think. Yep. Find the eagle. Oh, that's a symbol. Those are symbols. I hear a noise. Oh, not an actual eagle. It was called the eagle. I forgot that machine was called it. With these formidable weapons, the adversaries of freedom plan to consolidate their territory, to exploit, to control, and finally destroy. Oh, I have to, oh, this is fun. Okay. Nope. Looks like... Alright, that's good enough. Alright, now we gotta try to align this crap. There we go, and then align it like that, and then... Wait. Oh, shit. Oh god, I hate this one so much. Sure, it's all still correct. Please tell me, Oh, okay, thank God. Thank God. Please don't let me have to do another one of those. I hate those. The photograph released to the public. Ah, Templars. I see the Templar symbol. Ah, there it is.
With Jack deep underground, it was easy.
And we got the passcode. Let's go. Ooh, that one took a little bit more effort than I thought it would. And I just remembered that was one of the, I wouldn't say hardest ones. They're not like super hard puzzles. It's just what's it called? The way that you have to do it may confuse you for a second and screw things up if you don't pay attention to very specific parts of the puzzle while fixing other parts. But yeah, another one down and a couple more to go, I think. I think at least 6 or 7 are in Venice, so we're getting closer towards the last section of glyphs that we can do. Alright, well, let's get to this now so that we're back. And boop. And boom. Titans of Industry. Edison Archive. It's denied. A password. Okay. Is there any clues? Huh. I don't have access to look at any of the photos closer, but I think 4 might equal 1. And I say that as in the left photo there's a 4 equals 1, so I'm wondering if that's the case. Hopefully it is. So that would mean 9 equals 6. Wait, yeah, 9 equals 6. 1 would equal 8. And 7 would equal 0. Damn it! What? Wait, no. 1 would equal 4 then. Hang on. Okay, what did I get wrong? Huh. Honestly, I couldn't figure it out myself, so I had to look it up. It's 2:40, I don't know how. Dear Mr. Morgan, a serious matter has come to my attention. Nikola Tesla plans to use PE4 to create an information network across the entire world. And if that weren't bad enough, he intends to allow access to it for free. Imagine the masses spreading knowledge amongst themselves instantaneously. That will make everything we intend to do much more difficult. You must cut all funds for his experiments at once. In case you get cold feet, I'll have you know he wants to make electricity free as well, thereby putting us out of business. I've already begun slandering Tesla in the press. Just reallocate his funding, and I'll take care of PE4 myself. I'm pretty sure PE4 is Piece of Eden. 4. Sincerely yours, Thomas. Pretty sure that's Edison. I'm bad at cursive. Edison, creator of a bunch of things. Something. JP Morgan revokes funding for Tesla stuff. Edison creates electric chair to prove the danger of the currents. Edison proves danger of AC current by electrocuting an elephant.
He wanted everyone to know the secret, to set us all free. They used it to drive him insane.
Ford Archive. Oh, okay. Oh god, it's one of these symbols. Oh. Oh, I see a symbol in this Ford International. It's okay. World's problem. Would that mean 1 is that? 3 would be a single line if it shows up. And 9 being 2 lines? Nope, I am terrible at these. When I said these ones were, some of them were difficult, this one specifically, because I never figure it out myself. And I always have to rely on YouTube, because I honestly don't fucking know it. Alright, after looking it up, because I can't figure this out myself, to be honest, I'm keep it for real. It's that one, then it's a 3, Then it is 1. Bam. Dear Mr. Edison, I wanted to thank you for letting me make use of PE for all these years. Among several things, I was able to convince the workers I was raising their pay to $5 a day, when in fact I gave them a pay cut. But I had to let P forgo. As per instructions, I've shipped it to Europe. H has it, so I assume the war will begin as soon as he can take over. We'll let him have his fun. Lord knows that kind of purge will be good for Europe, and then end it with a bang as planned. Out of the chaos of a war, a new order will emerge. I've enclosed a picture from Florida of you, me, and Firestone. We should attempt to spend more time on the golf course this summer. Yours, Henry Ford. And I'm pretty sure this is referencing World War One. But bam, we did it. Took a second, but we did it. Now, on to finding the next one. I have become Death, the destroyer of worlds. Unlock this file. Trinity Archive. Access denied, and we have to do one of these. Luckily, I have the video that I'm using to help me with these specific ones, because I hate these ones as I can never figure them out myself. So, for 5, it is... I have to find it. It's 1 circle and 2 squares. Not that one. That one. Then 2 is a circle. Just a single circle, wherever it may be. Bam. And then 9 is a single triangle. Bam. Access granted. Abstergo Corporation, subject test authorization. There comes a time in life of every experiment when we must test our results outside in the world. I do not relish a successful outcome, but one is essential if we are to begin the foundations of a new world order. Global security and prosperity depend on a steady hand guiding the populace, a hand that will not falter under the weight of consciousness. Give O the authorization. I believe that history will vindicate us in the end. And the atomic bomb was created / dropped in first New Mexico and then used in warfare for Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And passcode has been found. And we have another one completed. Let's go. Alright, after looking around and also checking some YouTube videos, we have actually completed all the glyphs that we have current access to. All the remaining glyphs are in Venice, which we'll soon be going to in this episode. I also want to say that I think I said in a previous episode that I might show off some of the training stuff, but I I did some off-screen, and it's basically just the same tutorials that we already know, the same exact stuff, and it doesn't really add anything else that you could like complete and check off. It's just to refresh you on certain mechanics that you may have forgotten and such. So yeah, the training thing back at the villa, we don't have to care about that anymore, or at least we don't have to care about it because I think in one of the earlier episodes I said I was gonna show some of it off, but there's no point since you could literally just see most of that combat in the videos themselves. So that being said, it is time to go to Venice. So let's get right to it.
Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was?
My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
See, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
And we will be seeing more of Christina in the future in both this game and in Brotherhood.
Everything all right?
Better than all right. You're making amazing progress.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities, you know.
So what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors, which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
You know what's funny though about this whole thing? I like this plot with Desmond and all that. The one thing though is he's not exactly like built for it. If you get what I mean. Like yeah, I get it. Like muscle memory in terms of like him like somehow retaining that information through his ancestor. But physically, there's also the physical aspect. Like, we don't see what Desmond's physique is like underneath all the hoodie and the jeans. He looks like a decently built person, but parkouring, combat, all of that stuff needs a certain type of physiques or specific exact physiques. Parkouring, you need to be like very strong with your arms and all that, and it just really much depends. So. That's probably the only thing I've always questioned. Like, okay, how the fuck is he able to do this since you can't really do that kind of stuff without training in real life physically?
What could 16 have found that needs so much secrecy and security?
Oh, I don't know, do I? Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as life-changing as 16 says. Blimey, if I was allowed to use the Animus, I'd be the one in there finding out. Instead, as usual, I'm forced to sit here on the sidelines.
Well, sorry, your ancestor isn't my ancestor isn't yours.
What are you up to?
What am I up? Who are you, my mum? I've been running traces on the Codex pages, looking to see if any of them are still around.
And?
Nothing concrete. Reports of one in the archives of the National Central Library in Florence. Maybe a few in the hands of collectors. Probably Templars. I'd send someone to check it out, but we're very short on manpower.
How do you think the Codex wound up in Italy? I mean, it seems so random.
Dante Alighieri by way of Marco Polo.
Seriously?
Something happened in 1321, yeah? Now, I'm still working on making the connections, but from what I can tell, Polo encountered the assassins while visiting Kubla Khan. This must be when he obtained the Codex. Now, when he returned to Italy, he passed it on to Dante. Dante was close to him, if not an assassin himself. Now, I've no idea what brought the two of them together, but I'll tell you what, I reckon we could find out.
I don't think Lucy wants us messing with the Animus.
Yeah, you're right. We've got enough to deal with. I guess satisfying my curiosity will have to wait.
Technically, you've already answered that, sort of, with that, auditory crypt in the villa. That mission technically covers that, sort of.
How'd you get mixed up in all this?
Most assassins, Desmond, are like you, yeah? They're born into the Brotherhood. Not me, though.
Here we go.
What? He asked. Anyway, I've always been a big fan of the unexplained. There's something exciting there, you know? A sense that life is more interesting, more mysterious than we've been raised to believe.
So what, you just stumbled across the assassins?
No. I found the Templars first, actually. Abstergo is a big company. It's too big, which means there were slip-ups, you know, like that mess they're having right now with the fluoride. Only I was tracking this stuff years ago. I must have been, what, 14? 15?
You knew Abstergo was a Templar company?
No, not at first. I just knew they were up to no good, and I figured maybe I could do something about it. So I started digging up everything I could on the company, posting stuff to news groups, trying to spread the word, looking for people who might have stories to tell.
You must have gotten Abstergo's attention.
Well, fortunately, I got Rebecca's first. Otherwise, I'd probably be at the bottom of a river.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she tried to warn me, told me I was messing with the wrong kind of people.
And what did you do?
I thought you were mental.
But now you know better.
Yep, now I know you're just a bit mental.
Long story short, I saved his ass. Multiple times. Should have dropped him and let Abstergo have their way.
Listen to you, trying to be all badass.
So what happened?
I have a gift, Desmond. I have a gift for seeing things, making connections. Like your eagle vision, you know? Only useful.
We offered him a place with us.
Yes, you did, yeah. The alternative? A life on the run from the most powerful organization on the planet. I decided to prolong my life. I'm eccentric like that, so I signed up. I've been doing research and analysis for them ever since. Best part is, I love it.
I love these little dialogue sections for the modern world.
What's this for?
I'm keeping tabs on the other teams.
Other teams?
The Templars have been hunting down the pieces of Eden using the map they got from you at Abstergo. Luckily, Lucy has provided us with a copy as well, allowing us to pursue them.
And how's that working out?
So far, so good.
If they find even one of those pieces, we're gonna have problems.
Oh, you're picking up on that, are you? That is why we're training you. Once you've acquired the necessary skills, we'll be able to send you into the field.
And what about you? Why aren't you out there?
I'm not out there because my expertise lies in other areas. And to be honest, I prefer it that way. But make no mistake, Desmond. I'm an assassin through and through. I've killed before. I expect to kill again. It's just that I prefer not to.
Any more dialogue? Nope. Alright, let's talk to, Rebecca. Okay, really? Come on.
Hey, nice work today. You're a natural.
Thanks. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the crap I went through at Abstergo, it's nice to be with the good guys.
Good guys. Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look it up for you if you like. Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Only when we have to.
It's a choice. You're choosing to kill.
I haven't killed anyone.
No, not yet. But what do you think all this is for? Eh? You think Lucy's giving you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and deliver rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not ideal. And taking a life is never easy. But sometimes, there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
She's got a point. But don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
He does have a point, even if he's an asshole about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it into a whole big thing.
That's cool. So, how's she treating you?
The translation software is still a bit laggy. You're probably catching the odd bit of Italian. Sorry about that.
No worries. Abstergo's machine wasn't perfect either. And the subtitles? Definitely a big plus.
That's low-key a jab towards like us who play these games, because we definitely would need the subtitles if they spoke in any of the native languages. Don't think there's anything else we could do in this building, in this area. Yep, nothing to do, so let's head downstairs. I think Lucy's down there. There's nothing we could do over there. It's never been opened. It never opens up those areas. I think the only time it opens up is when you after this section, or no, not even after this section. I don't think they ever open up. It's just a free space area. Okay, now we could start running.
So what's the plan?
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain. Come on. Abstergo's out there, looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
Gotta check it. Oh Jesus, what the fuck? I forgot he does this. I forgot he starts hallucinating.
I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
Alright, you gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault. A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through, after everything I put him through, it's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
So you're after the Codex and the Vault.
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this. All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
Alright, time to hallucinate some more.
What the hell? What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. Altair. How the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. Just hadn't... I must be his target.
The only time I'll ever be able to play as Altair other than Revelations. Because, AC1 isn't in any of the newer consoles, whether it was PS4 or PS5. You can only play it on 360, I think on PS3, and on PC. And I don't have the ability to record. Oh, damn. To be able to record those AC1 any of that stuff at the moment. It's a good game though, and it's cool to see Altair again. Even for short minutes in this game. Luckily, we see more of them in Revelations. Wait. There we go. Also, if I remember, this is one of the synchronization points in AC1 as well. If I remember correctly. We also come here for an assassination mission. Or one of the main missions in that game too.
It's the woman from Acre. What was her name? Maria. Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that. Wait a second. Why aren't I following Alta here? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh shit. That must mean this is one weird dream.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
Alright. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
Ah, good of you to join us.
Sorry, long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
Listen here, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, or I'll beat your ass. Alright, back for Ezio time. Unless Lucy has something to say. Let's check that out real quick. She does.
Hey,
Hi.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You sure?
We lost 2 more teams last night. That's 8 more of us, just... gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do anymore. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey, remember what you told me? You gotta have faith. And look, here we are, safe and sound.
For how long? And when they find us, then what?
When that happens, if that happens, we'll deal with it. I'll keep you safe.
Anyway, enough with my little breakdown. I should get back to work. And so should you. Really, I'm fine. I promise.
The Republic of Venice, 1481. Here we are. Venice. A massive ass place. And also you can see all the other locations. Tuscany, the Villa, Florence, the Alpine Mountains, Forlì, and also Venice now. Oops, let's get back in here. And if I remember correctly, there's 5 districts in Venice. It's a large map. By far the largest. And before we do that main mission, we're gonna do this first viewpoint at least.
The penalties for usury committed by any citizen of Venezia have been revised.
But we're here finally in Venice. Venice is a cool place, I gotta say. At least for the game. I have never been to Venice in real life and don't think I ever will be. It seems like a cool place, but it probably was at its greatest during the Renaissance. For many reasons. Granted, there also was at one point a Venetian empire of just trading and cities. Like, it was quite massive. And of course, I think that allows us to go back to Forlì and stuff, but I don't think it's active yet, if that makes any sense. I think we have to wait a couple missions or so before we can do that. And of course, you can see multiple districts by those darker lines. I don't know if we can have access to multiple districts at the moment. Clearly, we have the access to however big this district is. But yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Messer Da Vinci!
Yes?
Buongiorno e ben arrivato. I'm Elvise. Senor Don has asked that I escort you to the workshop. Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready. Benvenuto. Close enough. Benvenuto. Something like that. Take a quick tour of Venice with Alvis.
Ah, Venezia. What other place is as beautiful, as stable, as perfect? Come, I will show you her wonders. Our first stop, the Rialto Bridge. Behold the elegance with which she spans the Grand Canal, a symbol of Venetian unity and pride. Let us continue. Here we are, San Giacomo di Rialto, oldest church in Venezia. Isn't she beautiful? And her clock tower, magnifico. Come, come, there's more to see.
Non-carrier pigeons are to be shot at will by the populace. The bounty of 1 ducat per 100 shall be offered as recompense for the truly industrious.
No other city can match the size of Venezia's markets. Be it spices or silk, from near and far. There is...
You were told to stay home! But the rent is paid! I have every right to sell here! Emilio disagrees! No, stop!
Let us continue the tour elsewhere.
Look, isn't it amazing? Would you mind buying it for me? I left my money with my bags.
Hey! Mind your step, Corleone!
Joke's on you, I got over $173,000.
here we have the Palazzo della Seta, home to Emilio Barbarigo. Normally I'd suggest a closer look, but with the way things are now...
Why? What's happened?
He is attempting to unify the merchants beneath a single banner. There's been resistance, some of it violent.
What kind of resistance?
They say they're fighting for the people, for freedom or some such nonsense. Baggianate, if you ask me.
They destroyed my stand. I demand compensation.
Here you are, then.
The Doge will know about this. I'll report you to the council.
Good luck with that, my friend.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest for disrupting commerce.
What? You just invented that. There's no such law.
There is now.
No! Stop!
Venice ain't as perfect as it looks, with the Templars around.
And now, I present to you your workshop, Ser Da Vinci. We spared no expense in its design. You'll see, it is perfect, as if you never left Firenze. I wish you great success, and hope you enjoy Venezia, as much as she enjoys having you.
So, here we are. Exciting, isn't it? Care to come in?
Maybe later. I need to visit the Palazzo della Seta. Try and gain an audience with Emilio.
As you wish. But should you find yourself with free time, or another codex page, don't hesitate to visit. My door is always open.
Grazie, my friend.
Di nulla.
Bam. Also, people that do not hug Leonardo, we have to fight. You must always hug him. He's the homie.
I found this awesome place for you to explore and practice your skills. Santa Maria dei Frari. I've marked it on your map.
Okay. I think she's referring to the Templar lair, which I guess makes sense. And of course, assassination contracts are already a thing. Alright, real quick, let's go back, let's actually go talk to Leonardo, get some of these codexes, encrypted, unencrypted.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting! Yes, we just switch these two lines and then shuffle them left. Done.
Bam, 3 more deciphered. Alright. Now, we're not gonna do the main mission just yet. We're gonna explore a little bit and grab all the viewpoints that we have access to at the moment. That is what I always do. Not just for this series, but any Assassin's Creed. I always do that. Oh yeah, I also gotta forget. Venice is full of fucking canals, so it's always gonna be full of people. Oh, sorry. There we go. We always have to like watch out for boats and find the bridges. I really like Venice's layouts because it has a bunch of different unique ways to parkour, as well as the riverways, which can both be a benefit to you, but also a hassle if you don't traverse them properly. Don't need you to ruin my parade trying to climb up this place. Of course, with some of these towers, you can actually get... Fuck! That was 100% an accident. Here we go. But yeah, I believe we are able to explore the entirety of Venice, except for like maybe its outskirts, which are not part of the actual city itself, if that makes any sense. So far, we're able to uncover a lot. Don't know if I can go this way. Not sure. I don't know if all the regions are accessible to me at the moment or not. I know this one is. Well, we could try to go across the bridge, see what happens. Alright, we're not able to access that. Okay. So we only have access to the one region for now. Which should change, I think, either in the middle of the sequence or the next sequence, we're able to access majority of Venice. Because if I remember correctly, you're able to access most of it within 1 or 2 sequences. Because I think you're here for like 3 sequences? I think? I'm not 100% certain on that. Of course, there's a Templar lair here, which we will probably do in the next episode. Given, depending on the time. Probably will mostly just focus on getting these viewpoints, and if we have time, do the next main mission. Because that introduces us to, that thief character we saw a minute ago, as well as one of the other major thieves. Night. That's the secret entrance to the Templar area. But of course we're not going there. Now, if I remember, a few of these viewpoints might not be accessible to us at the very moment. Because here in this place we learn a new climbing technique that allows us to climb further up than we... yeah, I don't think we can. We won't be able to do this one since we're too far. We're not... I don't think we'll be... yeah, we won't be able to because the only way up is... Actually, maybe we can... Okay, nope. Even if we were able to, yeah. We need to learn that technique, which we learn in this sequence. But, that'll be for a minute. No, I will not get down. Motherfucker. But I think we'll be able to still get some of the viewpoints. Like that one over there. I'm pretty sure we can get that one! That happens a few times. A few times throughout any time I play in Venice. Not gonna front. Accidentally falling into the river. Granted, it is semi-beneficial. Sometimes, that is. This time, no, it's not, because now we have to, like, swim across through here. There we go.
Anyone carry on like that? I'm such an idiot.
But yeah, this place has a lot more parkour through its streets. Of course, our viewpoint is that way, so let's go up here. Shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're able to access that one without having to know the new climbing technique. And bam. But yeah, Venice is beautiful to look at. Even though it was built on a swamp. Never thought anyone would be able to make a city out of a swamp like this. Granted, it does have its drawbacks. I mean, if the sea levels rose, Venice might not exist. I mean, nowadays I think it has some countermeasures to that kind of crap happening, but if somehow the sea rose or there was any massive tidal waves, Venice would be fucked, and I think it's happened before, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. There's certain things I'm certain of, other things I'm not. That is definitely something I'm not 100% sure on, because I don't know much about Venice and its history. I just know at some point it had an empire of sorts, mostly a trading empire, and a giant-ass fleet. Go figure, if you're a trading empire, usually you need a big-ass fleet for it. Alright, this is the last viewpoint, so...
Eccolo! There!
Really? Alright, we'll get this last viewpoint, and then I'll check the time, and if we have enough time, we'll do the next main mission. Since we kind of need the climbing technique to finish up the synchronizations. Bam. Jump down. Alright, now time to check the time. Checking the time, we probably won't have enough time to actually do the next main mission. So, what I think I'm going to do is go to the blacksmith to see if we have any new armor we can buy. Or anything new that we can buy. And then from there, probably go to... Yep, we have the other metal gear that we can upgrade to. I love being rich. Bam. There are new weapons. The mace. And also this one, which I'm going to buy this one immediately. And we're going to use it. This one I'll wait to buy because I don't think I have the ability to go back to the villa at the moment. There's also a butcher's knife that isn't as good as the one we have. Let's get a new throwing knife, and bam. Alright, now let's go to an art. Is there any art? All the way over there. You know what? Let's go to the tailor. See if there's any new pouches we can buy. Which I'm pretty sure there are. Pouches. Yep, medium poison vial. Even though I don't use it much, it's still good to have. And there is a doctor right here, so we can get that. Bam. Fill up. Alright, time to look for a... Yep, there's one. But since there's a codex thing right here, might as well try to get it. And the way I'm gonna do that, hire these motherfuckers and tell them to beat their ass. Let me go through. Thank you. And like that, another codex is mine. Bam. And they're not gonna hit me. So now I can immediately just go run to the art area, which isn't really far from here. Also, I gotta say how all the armor just looks so good. It fits the design, and it just looks good. Every set of armor is so good. If there was ability to like have the max health / armor while also having some of the other versions of the armor on, with kind of like a skin, I guess. Of course, there's a map for Sao Paulo, and there are some paintings. St. Jerome, which I've never seen before. Never seen before this one. Never seen that one. Never seen that one. Or that one. We got all those paintings. And I'll buy the treasure map just to have it. And bam. Now if we look, there's a shit ton of treasure. Pretty much all the remaining treasure that is part of the sequences is here. And it's a lot of them. Seriously, a lot of them. There is another codex. Might as well try to grab that real quick. If there's someone I can use a group. Is there some courtesans? Yes, there is.
Buy me a little time.
Please get them the hell away from that so I can get in there. And bam, time to grab another one. Bam, another codex completed. I think there's potentially one more in this hidden little area. I know there's one here that we can't access at the moment. Doesn't look like anything else to do other than assassination contracts, the main story, the Templar lair, all that. But that will be for the next episode. As we're gonna end that episode here, or end this episode here, I mean. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. I certainly did. Until next time, this is a Ghost, signing out.